Alright guys, well in the last segment I was showing you how to tiller. Now I'm going to remove a little bit from the limbs. I see one little stiff spot on this limb right here. And then I'm going to start working on this handle. Remember, wear your mask. Alrighty. It's getting close to being a bow, guys. So let's slap this limb A in here. And we'll make sure we're good in tiller so you can see what I'm doing. And let's get back to work. Alright, so from here to here, I need to remove some wood to get a stiff spot out of it. Some people say it's better to buy the tools to do this. I made all my own tools. And they're working great. Some of you have already seen some of these videos. You'll know that this is made from a freaking file, a metal file. These handles are just rigged on. This is a construction strap. So is this. I make my own tools. We're getting really close to this thing being a bow, guys. Very, 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 very close. Try not to mess with the sides too much. You can really screw things up if you take too much off the sides. Alright, now we're going to just remove meat on this one, just a little bit. I'm looking to get this thing down, pulled down, pretty good and far. Because remember, we're using a tillering string right now and not a full brace height. Once this thing is at full brace height, it's going to be a different ball game. It's like adding an extra 7 inches. So if you can pull it down without breaking it to 29 here, you're only going to be able to pull it to like 24 when it's off this, when it's got a full brace height string on it. Alright, so let's move it down a little bit. She's becoming a bow. And if you planned on sanding it, you're going to have to take that into account too. Or you'll miss your draw weight. And my dad wants a 60-pound bow at least. So, I have to be nice and careful. Alright, back to the tillering tree. And then as long as it's still bending properly, I'm going to start working on the handle. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. Alrighty. Let's bring you on right on down to 24. So you're good and straight. Alright. Let's move you guys so you can see what the hell's going on. Alright. That's looking pretty good. I'm liking the way it's bending. I see a little bit of area that's flattened out. But here's another thing. You guys got to realize, you got to make a point that you just stop at. Because if you don't stop, you'll sit here and tiller this thing until it's a toothpick. It's just the way it ends up working out. And then you won't have any weight left. You know? You'll just keep tillering it and keep tillering it until there's nothing left on the dang thing. And you'll never have it in perfect tiller. See, I'll give you a weight right now on it. It is this right now at 24 inches is 60 pounds. That means, and that's not with full brace height, so actually at about 20 inches it's 60 pounds. So it's heavy. With a real string on it, a short 62-inch string on it. The proper string that goes on this with a brace height of 6 inches, 6.5 inches. At about 20 inches this would have been 60 pounds. So we still got some weight to take off this. But I'm going to mess with the handle. Because it's not full compass, but it does bend in the handle. So once I bring that handle down a little bit, it's going to lose some weight there too. Alright, now the way to do that is the same way you do every handle that I do anyway. You do it with a rasp. So let me just make sure I'm in the view here. And get on this and then, okay. So I like to use a farrier's rasp and a fine rasp. And basically I just take my pencil. This is where, if you weren't wearing a mask before, you have to wear a mask while sanding and rasping. The dust from this stuff will get in your lungs and it can kill you. So this is where you want to draw out your handle design. You know, you can do it on the back because you're going to sand the back out. You know, just have fun with it. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go that deep. Just a little. And, maybe from the side, I'll bring it in a little. Maybe not even that much. Just a little. Just to make it more comfortable to hold. It's already a decent sized handle, so I don't want to take too much off. So what I do is I start by rounding off the corners. And remember, you wood rasps very good. It removes wood like nothing. Take your time, do it really easy, nice and soft. You don't want to mess the damn thing up. You've been working hard on it. So we'll get these handles somewhat shaped out. You don't really have to worry about sanding it at this point. Just get it shaped. And then once you get it shaped out, put it back on the tiller entry, repeat the process over and over. And so I'm going to do that. Once I get it to where it's a shootable bow, I'll come back to you guys and we'll finish the bow together with bow and overlays for the tips and such. Alright guys, Jesse Rush from Fling Got Bows. Take it easy.